Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. How are we all doing today? So, yep, as you can see, we are back on PV Canyon Cross once again. Obviously, being that it's Friday, it's Farming Friday time. So, yes, and as you can see, we are into January. Um, and yeah, got a little bit of white stuff currently falling down. Now, my mouse is having a funny 5 minutes a minute. It keeps going off the screen, so this is going to be an interesting one. I might have to do a quick reload in a little while once we're doing the fact sheets. But for now, also we're just getting on doing some of the maple tree harvesting. So the way I tend to set it up is obviously I use the good old-fashioned Joskin trailer there, and then just have a hired helper follow behind. And welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, Mr. Coffee Man 101. How are you doing today? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. How was your stream today? Let me give you a quick shout out. If I can spell Coffee Man underscore 101. And if you guys are not following Mr. Coffeeman 101, make sure to click on his link, give him a follow. So yeah, this is obviously how I do a lot of the maple harvesting. So obviously the tanker holds 100,000 litres. So as I'm going through, I can actually unload direct into it. Once it's full, I can then just drive off, get it unloaded, come back, and then carry on. So it saves me having to stop and start a lot of times. It's kind of cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. Hey there, buddy. And how you doing, buddy? Actually, I can now close that screen off because, yeah, I was lurking there watching. Let me adjust some of my little screens over here. Obviously, I've got Mr. Big Daddy up as well, doing some fishing plan. Obviously, showing off the new Halloween event. That's very, very cool. I like it. It might even get me back into doing a little bit of Fishing Planet over the weekend and maybe next week. We shall see. There we go. There's that, there's that. But yes, there we go. Oh, don't want that too big yet because there we go. That's fine. That's fine. Cool. Okay. I'm kind of layering all my monitors. All the screens and stuff. So I've got Discord. I've got Big Daddy up. I've got the fact sheets ready to show off. I've got obviously my browser open with the stream and everything else up. It's like, oh, so many. I really need another monitor or two. Maybe next year. uh, my wife would kill me if I added more monitors, to be honest, I think. But yeah, what she doesn't know won't hurt her, I don't think. But yes, it's all good. Okay, no, it's still having a funny 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, looks like I'm just gonna have to probably reload the game afterwards. Hey there, UTV nerd. How you doing, bud? But yeah, how was your stream there, Mr. Coffee Man? It was a bit of a short one. I did see you go live a little over an hour ago, I think it was. Obviously, unfortunately, I was off eating, so I couldn't pop in and say hi. But yes. But yeah, so currently, obviously, we are on field 9. And obviously, I want to kind of get an idea of how much I would get off of here. So I've already harvested the ones in my orchard area, obviously all the way up here. These are already done. I got a little over a full tanker, so about 100, I think it was about 104,000 litres roughly just off of that. I'm now down onto obviously the field 9 ones, and I've already gone through quite a few rows down here. Obviously, yes. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think this is 6th row now. I've still got the rest of these just to do. So yeah, obviously I've already got a full tank load off of this. So yeah, we'll see how much I get in total. I can't seem to get this one to take any fertilizer, so I'm going to keep trying once the snow goes. This one is done, but overall everything is now harvested apart from what's on field 9, and that's basically what I'm going to be doing today. All of these maple trees. So hey there, Jeffro, how you doing, buddy? My fantastic Friday is doing well. Uh, yeah, obviously, if you play Fishing Planet, by the way, guys, obviously the Halloween event has been released. There's a new mod, new pack in there, DLC that you can purchase, and a whole load of content to go through. So yeah, definitely make sure you get the game updated. Have a look on Steam at the packs or even in game. So from what I've seen so far, it is definitely a lot of new content, new things to figure out, but worth it from the sounds of what Mr. Big Daddy was saying earlier. So yeah, definitely check it out if you do play the game. Oh, by the way, so obviously I'm on to year 11 now. The other day somebody just asked how many hours I had again. I wasn't in game. I wasn't 100% sure. I can confirm I got almost 2,000 hours playing this save game. Obviously, over the last few weeks, I have always been taking a bit of a break, but I do have everything up and running and built. And apart from one bridge, that's the only thing I do not have yet built. So yeah, it's definitely a map for long-term playing. So if you're just getting into it, like PJ Trap is. Oh, she's got a long way to go and a lot of stuff to do, that's for sure. Yeah, I know it was you. That's why I thought I'd point it out quickly. Yeah. Obviously, thinking about it, that's only gameplay. In addition to that, I've also done testing. I've done modding along the side of that. So yeah, there's a lot of additional hours on top that I can put in just on FS22 for this map. It's bonkers. But how you doing there, Carolyn? And welcome in, Mr. Farming Trucker. Thank you for the 55 stream streak. Holy cripes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you very, very much. I'm kind of curious to see what Green Thumb has, because I know he was hitting like 60s for Boomhauer. So it'd be very interesting. I don't know if he's around. I'm not shouting him out, but yeah, we'll see. And obviously, yeah, it is only about 83 days worth of gameplay. So yeah, if you don't sleep and yeah. uh, yes, exactly. Now, can I? Dag dang it. Oh, okay, I'll use my phone to be easier. Da, da, da. Give Mr. Farming Trucker a shout out. Obviously, if you're not following Mr. Farming Trucker, make sure to go over, give him a follow, guys. He tends to stream on weekends. Obviously, he's got a bit of a busy old life, so yeah, go for it, guys. He's been doing Farming Simulator, American Truck Simulator, Fishing Planet, 7 Days to Die. Yeah, so definitely go over, check out what he is doing over there when he does go live. And obviously, the Hunter Call of the Wild was over the last weekend. And you're very, very welcome, bud. Very, very welcome. And I know she doesn't stream that much, but let's give Miss Carolyn a shout out as well. There we go. And if you're not following Miss Carolyn T98, make sure you click on that link, give her a follow as well, and catch her when she does go live. She is very new, but I think she's got potential from what I've seen. We'll see. After all. Right, let's see. You know you can't harvest in the snow. Yes, you can, Mr. Coffee Man. I'm doing it right now. I'm harvesting my orchard trees in the snow. You can do it. Now, obviously, if it was a grain, then possibly something that was on the field, possibly I wouldn't be able to. But I'm doing it anyway, so yeah. Well over 3,000 hours, I would say, Jeffro, because obviously I had nearly 1,000 on Wolf Creek. Prior to that, I don't know, 400 on Elm Creek, plus obviously a little bits here and there like Silver Run, Zalonka. Oh heck, I'm sure there's another map as well I've played, but yeah, well over five possibly, to be honest, with all the modding and everything as well, testing. So, and the worst thing is, in just a few weeks' time, guys, obviously FS25 comes out and it all starts again. So getting into the files, finding new stuff to edit, and figuring out how things work. So yeah, and obviously talking about FS25, let me actually just stop this here. I'm going to save and reload because my mouse keeps coming off the screen and it's kind of annoying. How you doing there, John Seeger? Um, Maple sap. This is the time for getting the maple sap done in winter. Exactly. Yep, they do. It is a real life thing. So yeah, check out Billy Alpaca. He is a good man. I don't know about that, but thank you very much for the kind words there. Right, so while this is reloading, let's get over to the fact sheets for today and check them out. Now then, we have to start off with, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this, Raidler, possibly, I have no idea. But obviously this is a logging truck and trailer pack, which is the FH16 RUL and HKR and the RUH327. Why did they have to come up with all these complicated blinking bits and pieces? Now, I've never heard of this company before. Oh, my game's just crashed when reloading. Let me just F4 and get this booted back up. There we go. However, if I can sort these screens out, there we go. If we go over to the next one, if you look at that top image of the truck, it actually looks very, very much like a Volvo. So I'm going to just call this a Volvo FH16RUL HKR, basically. Because that's what that symbol looked like to me. So I'm wondering if possibly they've had to rename it, possibly, but yeah. But anyway, so obviously this is a tree log transporter. It's going to cost you 221,000 to purchase it. Obviously, horsepower wise, 600 to 780 horsepower with a power shift gearbox. It will hold 755 litres of fuel and drives 90 kilometers per hour or 55 miles per hour. And obviously weighs 15 tons, so not bad. Kind of like it. Obviously, it's probably get you maybe up to 8 meter long logs on there. So yeah, we'll see. But obviously you do have the grapple on the back there, so I'm sure you'll be able to shift between the front cab and the grapple on the back. Obviously this is being doubled up because you can attach trailer onto the back of the truck with this other transporter trailer, which is the RUH 327, which is going to cost you 68,000. It weighs a whopping 4.7 tons. So yeah, not bad. Now the thing with this particular item in the fact sheets, if I go back to this last image, this image was actually leaked a couple of days ago on Facebook. I'm kind of hoping Giants actually act on it and deal with the individual who did it and possibly remove them from the program permanently. But yeah, I am just about to have a heart attack. 1 second. I hate a bug. You hate a bug? Oh, you. What's with the cab over all the time? They need more regular semis. Obviously, you got to think that obviously Giants is based in Germany, so this is the style they will see, and obviously with the Volvo from the Platinum Edition being added to the base game, they're going to kind of keep that similar frame, I guess, for I don't know, but cab over is kind of cool. I like that style, I really do. But yeah, the FH16 is definitely a Volvo, so I'm not quite sure what that means with the Riddler. I'm not even going to pronounce the other one. So yeah, I like the look of it. I am going to be definitely trying it out, that's for sure. Now, one thing I would like to know is whether this has like stabilizers on this, because sometimes when loading it up, they'll have like arms that come out just to stabilize the vehicle. I'd be interested to see if that has it as well. Hey there, Madeira. How you doing? But yeah, this will be base game item. So yeah, the only thing is removing the man trucks from the looks of it to replace them with the Volvos or possibly the new International. So yeah, we'll see. Right then, so on to the next one, and we're going into the class department. And obviously, this is the class Azarian 12. Let me close that window as well. And obviously, this is going to be one of your big tractors. Kind of like the look of this thing, to be honest. Not usually a big fan of the tracked vehicles, but this looks kind of nice. Obviously, it's going to cost you 565,000. Horsepower wise, you're looking at 585 horsepower with a variable CVT gearbox. I still don't understand what the heck that means, but okay. Uh, it weighs 26 tons. Fuel wise, it's going to hold 1400 litres. And obviously, driving speed is 50 kilometers an hour, 31 miles per hour. So, like it, definitely. So we'll see what it's like in game when the game's released at the end of the day. So yeah, cab over trucks are the main type of trucks in most countries. Yeah. Something like tired. Thank you for sharing, Mr. UTV nerd. Really not interested to be honest, but thank you. Hey, Farmer Marks. Right, going on to the next set of fact sheets. So this is obviously the tractor and the mower there. Obviously, the mower is a Sam's. I think that's how you pronounce it. XT390, and obviously that's been doubled up with the same Virtus 135VR shift tractor. Okay, Bodine. Hey, yeah, cool. Is that one? So yeah, okay. Yeah, still no idea. Anyway, so specs on these two guys. So we'll start off with the mower there. So obviously it's going to cost you uh 16,500. Obviously this is a side rear mower, what you want to class it as. You're going to need at least 100 horsepower to power this thing. Weight wise, you're looking at 1.3 tons, and work width is 3.9 meters, which isn't too bad, I don't think. I think that's around about the same of what we currently have, so that's not bad. Obviously, working speed is 22 kilometers per hour, 13 miles per hour. So, shifting onto the tractor now, you're going to look at, obviously, this is like a small tractor, I'd say. I wish they'd actually state it on these fact sheets, but they don't. But anyway, so 103,500 to purchase it. Horsepower wise, 143 horsepower with a power shift gearbox. Fuel wise, storage is 160 litres, so very small tank. So hopefully it goes a lot further than it does currently. Obviously, drive speed wise, you're looking at 50 kilometers per hour or 31 miles per hour, and obviously weighs a whopping 5.5 tons. So not bad. Will I use it? Probably on some of the smaller stuff, the base game map. Once we start to get those bigger maps, I can definitely see this being obsolete for a lot of things, but you never know. Right then, and on to the final one, which is the Grimmy Matrix 1800. And what the heck is this thing? So this is actually a planter. Now, I think there's a bit of a mistake in this, but we'll get to that in just a sec. So, going over the specs, so 81,000 to purchase. You're going to need 170 horsepower to use this. Obviously, capacity for the seed is only 180 litres, so a very, very small capacity. So that's going to need a lot of refilling or having a front tank added to the tractor to increase the capacity there. Work width is 8.1 meters, so not bad actually. Good for your starter farms and the smaller fields for definite. Work speed, you're looking at 12 kilometers per hour, 7 miles per hour. Now, going on to the part that I think is a bit of a misprint, possibly. This states this is a planter. So planters tend to have things like corn, uh, soybean, sunflower, stuff like that in it, in the category. However, with this particular one, and it might just be a mistake, all they've listed is canola and sugar beets. Hmm. Now, is that just a misinformation, or have they actually set it so it will only do those two particular crops? Because most things get set to the category rather than individual items. So that is one that's still questionable, but possibly a nice one for a starter farm. But yes, there we go. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm really, really not sure. I think I might have to do some digging in and seeing if we can find out more information about that within the game. Now, regarding FS25 gameplay, obviously over the last few days we have had a few videos come out from Giants on their Farming Simulator website regarding the NPCs. I'd recommend you guys going over to their channel and checking those videos out. I might actually play one in just a minute, we'll see. However, actually I could do one now, one afterwards, couldn't I? Hang on, let me get this set up first. I never even thought about doing this. So let's see if I can find it first of all. Ba ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da. Let's see, let's see, let's see. NPCs, NPCs, NPCs. There's so many notifications here. It's terrible. I don't want David quite yet. We'll go with Grandpa. Oh,
Here's a cool new.
we'll pause that a sec. Because obviously I need to show you guys what's going on here. Right, let's get this up. There we go. So this is a little video that came out a couple of days ago regarding the first NPC. So this is one of the in-game players for Farming Simulator 25. So let's play this and see what it's all about. If you haven't seen it. Oh, Coffee Man, I'm going to remove that if you keep doing that.
Here's a cool new feature for Farming Simulator 25.
He's fit for his age, kind-hearted, and full of stories. His son left for a city career. Good for you. The farm is your farm now. Ask him about the history of the family, like his foolish brother and his failed sugar beet stand. Or let Walter share some wholesome farming wisdom with you.
One bad harvest does not define you as a farmer, just as one twister does not define a season.
Okay. So, yeah, obviously, Grandpa Walter is one of the new NPCs being added that can be interacted with. Very, very cool. There's a lot, from what I understand, these new NPCs have a lot of different stories to help you guide you into certain aspects of the game. Obviously, one of the aspects is obviously things to do with the buildables. So if you haven't seen this yet, this came out yesterday. Yeah. So obviously in Farming Simulator, you will have the opportunity to do construction and build stuff within the game. So basically what we have in DashNet's maps currently and have done for the last, oh, I don't know, countless years, which is very, very cool though. Now, obviously, what will you be able to build in, well, this basically covers this. I'll actually put this article in chat for you, the link, and I will get that hydrated in just a minute. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go through some of those sound alerts because that pipe is really starting to annoy me. But anyway, so for anyone who played the Zelonka map, obviously on there, obviously Giants added in the piano building production, didn't they? Obviously that is going to be base game FS25, and obviously they're adding it into obviously the new American map, and obviously the Riverbend Springs, and obviously the new Asian map, the Hotan Hutan Pantai, I think it's pronounced. So it is expanding the business basically worldwide. Now, obviously, in addition to that, obviously they're adding in a historic wagon building, or builder, I should say. Obviously, you supply the wood, rope, stuff like that from other productions. Yes, I said rope. Obviously, that is going to be added into the production line, which is quite nice. And obviously, some of these will be from what I understand, maybe a one-time build or possibly set up to repeatedly rebuild. So you build one, complete it, it will eventually then disappear and then reset itself, type thing. Kind of like how the boat is on the Silverrun map. Now, obviously, looking at these, all the models are absolutely beautiful. Giants have done a bang up job. I love it, I love it, I love it. Now, the question is, will we be able to take advantage of any of this stuff in 25 and adapt it for our own? We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, there is several different things that you can go into doing. So on the River Bend Springs map, obviously there is obviously a playground maker as well where you can actually build these tractors. Very, very cool. But obviously you can have a look at this in a bit more detail. Obviously there is a big, huge playground project that's a long-term thing, kind of like how the roller coaster was, where you build it in sections. In yeah, I'm guessing this is like a one-time build and then it's done. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think that is a mistake. In the fact sheets, a planter only plants those crops in real life, according to the Grimmy website. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm not mad. It's just really annoying when you're in the middle of saying something and that pops up. It's just your timing is terrible. That's all. uh, but anyway, obviously, new things that they're adding in as well onto the Asian map is a buildable temple grounds, which I really like the sound of. I've always been very into like the ancient Japanese type cultures, stuff like that, and yeah, that is really very, very cool. As you can see, this is roughly how it looks like when it starts. So you basically have the bases there to start off with, and then obviously you come in, you add the different products, you build the pagodas and stuff like that. It's very, very cool. I like it. Now, once they are built, what will happen, and obviously this is something that's being added into the collectible collection, is these little crop orbs. That's what they're calling it, crop orb. When you find these, make sure to collect them because they are a collectible, and obviously when you collect them all, you may find you get a little bit extra, and I'm kind of curious what that is right there. That looks like a joystick to me right there. Are they advertising? Oh, is it the Hooray pack maybe in game? Oh, or something like that. Interesting. But yeah, they're all dotted all around. So this is basically how you want to look for your collectibles around the map. So obviously it's not just going to be in the buildable areas, but it'll be everywhere. So keep your eyes open. Now going on, and now this is one of the big disappointments I think a lot of people have, or the farm stick. It could be, yeah, very good idea, Mr. Bodine. It could well be. Now, obviously, early on, we were kind of hoping this was going to be like a buildable grain elevator that you could build and then use yourself. Turns out it's just going to be a museum. However, it kind of ties into the collectibles from what I read. So obviously you got to build it up first or repair it first of all. So you bring in all your products. Once it's built, there's lots of different collectibles, bigger collectibles around the maps that you have to collect to go into the actual grain elevator. Very cool idea. Now, do you collect these in the same way a normal collectible, or can you actually pick these up and take them to the grain? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see how that all works. But one of the questions I still have is obviously you've got the buildable option in there. Can this be turned into a grain silo though that's actually usable with a little bit of modding? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But this is something that's really cool. Obviously, they're adding in buildable houses, your farmhouses, your farm barns, stuff like that can become buildables based game. And as you can see, this little time lapse video is building this little house. So you have to add in the products to build it, and obviously it will build over time. Now, is it set up all the same way as before, where you just add in so many of this? It'll build a section, add another product in, we'll build another bit, and so on and so forth. Don't know. Now, obviously, one thing is, I was having a little look at these pictures, and obviously around the side, obviously you do have just some visuals. Now, have they added any of this into production? So, obviously we've got the planks there. Yeah, okay, that's in the sawmill. But we've got things like these breeze blocks and slates and concrete pipes. Are they base game or is this just a visual? Am I looking in too deep? I don't know, but we could probably, as they're there, utilize those visuals in some new productions. So that's an idea. We've got a nice little concrete mixer there. But yeah, I really, and this is something I mentioned in DashNet streaming yesterday. I'm just gonna see if I can't expand it. It's terrible. No matter how often I see these buildables in game, whether it's on one map or another, or even just in this little video, I still love the fact that that is possible. Obviously, when I first seen, it was one mouse 2222 on PV Canyon Crossing, not Canyon Crossing, County for FS19, and I seen him building factories on County. It just blew my mind. And now that Giants are finally, a couple of years on, or a couple of games on, are finally getting in base game, is very, very cool. Now, obviously, that is one of the houses you can build, but there is other ones that you can place down and build as well. So we have these ones. It's a little bit more modern, more European, I think this personally is. But the interior is like top notch. I love the look of these. They're really well done. I like it. I like it. I like it. But obviously these will be just a one-time build done. Hey PJ, how you doing? I'm Mr. Green Thumb Farmer. And then you got something a little bit more modern style. I like this is one I really do like. I don't know why, but I really like this wooden modern style. It's kind of bonkers. I really do. I think what it is also I do like the old beam effect on in the houses, and they've literally got this in here. So now, if I remember correctly, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you get a sleep trigger in these, so you should be able to also go through the night with these. But I might be wrong. You never know. And obviously, finally, there is this. I'm sure there's probably going to be other models in game for different maps to be able to do this sort of thing. But that's kind of a old grain silo there. It's been converted. Very, very cool. And sort of the inside of it, I like that as well. See, that's the sort of thing I'd have for maybe my daughter, to be honest, to live in. And I would have that. I could definitely see that being something. So, very, very cool. Obviously, the link is in chat. You guys can maybe have a little bit closer look. But yeah, that's a very nice wooden house. Personally, I'd have that maybe more in uh, a forestry area. I would say that'd be better suited rather than the side of a farm. But that's just me. But yeah, that is very, very cool. And it'd be nice to see how we can implement that in a DashNet map for 25 as well. Can that be added into a production to build the production? Or is it only going to be solely for building houses? We'll have to wait and see when we get the file, so yeah. But yeah, all that information is up there on the website. I think that's pretty much everything currently covered. So we've done the fact sheets today, that's up there. We've covered the construction stuff. We've already shown off one of the 2 videos that's been released. Obviously, Grandpa Walter was the first one. And if I can find David, here we go. Before that goes too far, let me just take that back, bring this up here to full screen. And obviously this is David, which is another member of the NPC base games guys. So enjoy this little bit.
Here's a cool new feature for Farming Simulator 25.
Your neighbor David is a different kind of farmer. Not the smartest, but he means well.
Hey, would you offer massages and other wellness treatments on your farm?
He'll tell you why he fled the city and what's different about the way of life. Let him share advice based on his agricultural failures, but ignore his kitchen philosophy about being trapped in a simulation. It's nonsense.
Yeah, it's not a simulation at all, but yeah. Now, I wanted to point something out. So when I first seen this, let me see if I can find a decent image. So for anybody who knows DJ Goham, when I literally seen that image, I thought that was DJ Goham as a digital character within the game. It may be, I don't know. What's your guys' thoughts on that? So, but yeah, some of these characters just have some random things that they're saying, but they may have a hidden meaning. Obviously, I was watching this on my phone, so I did have to squint a little bit. But yeah, looking at it and on full screen, it's not quite there. Maybe a few years ago, possibly, but yeah. I still think it's a bit based on maybe DJ, so we'll see. But yeah, who the heck knows? But yeah, you're very welcome. But yeah, if you guys are not following PJ Trep23, make sure to click on our link, give her a follow. She has recently just started playing the map. I don't know if she's going to be planning on streaming it, but you never know. But she is a great content creator. Go over, give her a follow, guys. Right, Liam, let me sort that out. There's that, there's that, there's that. But yeah, Mr. Bodine wants that silo house. You really want? Yeah, I can see my daughter being in something like that. But yeah, who knows? Anyway, get to gameplay. There we go. And hopefully this will be black. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. I will stream it. Just trying to pick a location. Yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot of different locations. Me, myself, and I went for the central start. So it's just the first one. I ended up manually changing some of the bridges. I like it. Once I've got this bridge built, this is one other thing I would recommend for anybody. If you are starting out on the map, all you actually need is one bridge built in the right spot to access the whole map. So for me personally, the one by the vehicle shop, which is part of plot 41 here, once you get that one up and running, you got everything everywhere that you need. Obviously all the rest are just bonuses, but yeah, I would definitely recommend going that one. It is the simplest and easiest, and obviously the unload section is on plot 41 on this side of the bridge, so yeah, it's entirely up to you. But yeah, obviously you got the central start here, you have a farm over here that you start off with I think it's 3 or 4 fields over there. There's a farm up here which you have a couple of plots. If I remember rightly, in one of the forest areas, I think it's over here somewhere, there's another start for you. Up on the hill, I believe it is. There's another one. There's another one just here. And obviously one over here. So there's lots of choice to get going. It just depends on what vehicles you may want to start off with. Obviously you could go through, you could sell everything, get your own equipment, and yeah. I did a flyover and found the other farmhouses. I was surprised. Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely a well in-depth map to get into. Obviously, these buildables, loads of extra crops, and obviously talking about crops, I need to get down here and get this back up and set up because obviously I am doing the maple tree harvesting today. So let's get this backed up just a fraction. We'll set you on that. 3.5, and there we go. Turn this on. There we go. And oops. Get my good old guidance steering back up and running. Because me trying to keep a straight line and yeah, ain't good. Yes, I did. I basically turned Field 9 into an agroforestry area, PJ. PT. PJ, yeah. So this is obviously, before I started attacking this actual field is slightly larger than the base game map. So you can literally fit Elm Creek in here, plus a little bit extra. Now, obviously, I didn't want to just have one crop. I kind of have had an idea for a long time that I wanted to do something a little different that you don't normally see on most maps. And obviously, back in FS19/17, I did play Mercury Farms by Alien Jim, and there was a little section in there that had an agroforestry set up in it, and that's where it kind of got that idea from. So I went through, I divided the field up into 23 equally sized plots, and then in between I've actually gone through planted maple tree right here, plus some spruces, and that's kind of how it's based in real life. And it's meant to promote wildlife and bugs and stuff like that in a specific area. So it took me a little while to figure it all out. I've also added in planted trees and stuff like that around the outside, and made it a little bit more playable. Now each plot is 4 grain header widths. So the biggest one, the 13.7 header in game. So 4 of them wide, and that's how wide each of the plots are. And obviously each plot then gets planted with a different crop all the way through. Now the only ones I didn't put on here was rice and cranberries, and the majority of things like the alfalfa and clover. I didn't bother with them because obviously they're more of a grass. But yeah, it turned out really well, and I'm very, very happy. And who knows, maybe in FS25, if I ever actually get around to creating my own map, which I do plan on doing, by the way, guys, heck, I might even add something like this into it in one little corner. You never know, you never know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so there we go, get that unloading. That's very, very cool. So I like it, I like it, I like it. But thanks for the tip. Yeah. Will there be NPCs that talk to you? That's from what I understand. I don't know how it all works out, Jeffro, but that's kind of what it looks like. They give you little tips, little guide you along the way whilst playing farming FS25. There is another one, I think it's called Noah, who goes around with Grandpa, I believe it is, as well, which we haven't seen any information regarding him yet, but I'm sure over the coming weeks we will definitely see that. So yeah, it is good, it's good. I am definitely looking forward to 25. Now obviously with those NPCs, can they be edited to say other things as well? Because wouldn't it be kind of nice having an NPC in game that you walk up to and get information on how to do the buildables, for example, or how to harvest a crop? I don't know, something simple, but have it edited specifically for a map. So that's something else that we're going to be looking into as well when the game comes out. So, yee. Lots of things to learn, lots of things to find out about. So yeah. But obviously, if you guys haven't got your copies of FS25, I'm going to just do this once and once only today. Remember, you can still use my partner code, which is Alpaca. It's at the bottom of the screen right now. Obviously, I'm aiming to try and get to that bronze partner by the end of this month, which is a bit of a push considering it's only like 2 weeks away. Not even that. I still have at least 12 more copies to be sold through Giants using my partner code to get to that bronze level. So yeah, to be honest, the way it's going, I think it's been very slow, and you never know. But a big, huge thank you to everyone currently who has used my partner code. Much appreciated for definite. So we'll see. You never know. It might happen. It might not. Obviously, if I do get to that bronze level, I'll be able to actually get early access to the game, or obviously Farming Simulator game when they're released, plus any DLCs that are released along the way. So I can actually get to show them off. I do, obviously, like I've mentioned previously, when FS25 comes out, whether I have it for early access or just have it when it's released like you guys, I am going to try and get in and do a little bit more hours streaming wise to show it off and try and figure things out for you guys as well. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking at the Asian map. I'm definitely going to be looking at River Bend Springs, and I'm kind of at the minute, until I see a little bit more of the Asian map, I'm kind of swaying towards the River Bends map as a playthrough to start off until we get Mr. Dashnet's map set up and out to you guys. Because, yeah, there's going to be a heck of a long list of things to try and figure out along the way. Obviously, I'm going to have to try and... Obviously, Dave primarily has to figure things out. I'm going to have to figure things out. Obviously, Green Thumb Farmer's got to figure things out, see if he can get things converted over and set up using the new setup over there. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be fun, but a nightmare. And also, we've got a huge team behind us as well, who can dip in and try and figure things out as well. So, yeah. Haven't got a time frame yeah, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I want to at least help Dave get his first one out. I'm still going to be playing around with the editor, with some map work, shall we say, on the sideline, and you never know. I'm kind of aiming towards a 4x map personally. So yeah, Billy it on stream. Billy it on the stream. But yeah, I will be showing it off regardless. I have it already pre-ordered, so yep. Whether I get the early access key, you never know. I might be giving away a copy at some point. I don't know. We'll see. That's what. How's my tanker doing there? 86. So 86% full. Okay. Got to keep an eye on my tanker because obviously once that gets to 100% full, so I need to take that off and get it unloaded. So far I've already taken one tanker load up to the Domino Sugar. I've unloaded one load into a silo, and obviously this is going to be the third one. I'm looking at what I've got over there currently. I'm maybe thinking one, maybe two more loads. So yeah, definitely going to need a lot of maple trees, and hopefully that will keep me going for some time. But yeah, the worst thing is this is actually the last winter on this map, because obviously in just a few weeks time Let's see, June, January, February, maybe March, beginning of March. Obviously, that's roughly when this playthrough will probably end due to FS25 coming out. So, yeah, we'll get over onto the new maps and, yeah, start enjoying things. I am harvesting maple sap. Yes, I am. Obviously, the time frame is actually based on real time. Obviously, you will generally harvest your maples in January, so that's what it's been set up to. So, but when they're ready, you'll get these little buckets on the bottom, and all you literally have to do is use the little Joskin tanker, which is in the orchard category. This is actually technically a harvester, and just drive on the left side of the tree. So make sure that the tree is on the right side, basically, of all the orchards. And yeah, it will just disappear once it's harvested, filling the tanker. So yeah, to find it, obviously you come into the shop under tools, and you got your orchard equipment right here, and it's this one right here for doing your maple trees. In addition, obviously we do have other orchards products on this map. So you've got one set up for apples, one for cherries, pears, oranges, plums. The whole lot is right there. So unfortunately we weren't able to actually get it combined onto one trailer for harvesting. So hence why it was set up this way. But yeah, these are technically little harvesters. You do once you have them attached to your tractor and you're ready to harvest your trees, you need to activate them as you would a combine. Obviously, you've got different uh, extension configurations set up as per the base game. Obviously, each trailer does have the fruit type icon on the back. Obviously, you can fully customize it, so you can actually literally make it look like a plum if you really wanted to. So, for example, plum, 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 and there you go. That's a right plum, isn't it? So, there you go. Sorted. So yeah, there's one setup for each of the different orchard tree types there as well. The only one that doesn't really have a colour option is the Joskin. Obviously, if it's added to 25, I will look into seeing if we can get this a colour option and maybe set the trailers up to have additional capacity options as well. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, it's great fun. It really, really is doing the orchards. Definitely a different concept. But I like it. And obviously these are actually placed down in the same way things like your grapes and your olives are done. Let me get that unloading just so it doesn't overdo it. So if you come into the shop, under your construction menu, productions and orchards, obviously you start off with your grapes, your olives, which are base game stuff, they're on here anyway. But you also have things like hops, for example. Obviously hops will go into the brewery, and you literally just place it down. Obviously try and keep a nice straight line as much as possible. Obviously you have to be in the right month if you run in the seasonal cycle as well, so bear that in mind. But you've got your hops there, you have coffee, which can obviously be harvested with the Jackdaw harvester off of the in-game mod hub. With the hops, there's a hops equipment pack on the in-game mod hub as well that you can use. I've actually edited it, like probably most people by now, to have a bit bigger capacity. But in addition, obviously you got your maple trees, which is what I'm harvesting right now. You got your apples, you have your cherries, and so on and so forth. Now, if you remember, obviously things like your bananas, your coconut, your coca, and pecan, they get planted at different time, so bear that one in mind. And obviously they get harvested at a different time. Right, let me stop that there. Ooh, actually, just out of curiosity, crop calendar. Obviously, everything you need for planting and harvesting is obviously in this menu. February. Ooh, I might just get into doing the bananas and coconut before we leave for 25. possibly the coca and pecan. 1, possibly. Let's think. What is it? It's Friday today, so if I can get this lot done over the weekend. February is a pretty quiet, to be honest. So I could possibly jump through February into March to just do this maybe next week and that one then following week. Because I'm trying to keep obviously a month per a week. Now obviously with February I don't really want to get too much into planting because obviously it's going to be kind of pointless. But yeah. Oop. We'll see how it goes. I'll see how it goes. Right then, so let's go get this unloaded and it's all good. So obviously I'm using the good old PV tanker here to do this. I like it, I like it, I like it. Obviously if you have a tanker that is slightly higher capacity, shall we say, you could quite easily use that if it accepts the maple sap. But yeah, it's definitely a lot easier than just using that little thing and stopping every 5 minutes. So this is obviously trailer 3 or tanker 3 now. But yes, it's definitely... Actually, PJ, if you ever want to know how your system is going to run with all of the productions and stuff built, let me know, because I still have my save game on my Google Drive. I could send you that plus the additional mods if you wanted to, just to load it up and give it a flyover. It was harvest time last year in game is when that was based, so it's entirely up to you. But yeah, and you can actually get to see the actual map with everything up and running and built. It looks kind of cool. But there we go. Obviously I had it out a couple of weeks ago for a few people to try out, so yeah, I know one person had a few issues getting loaded but got there eventually. But yeah, okay, when I finish streaming then, what I'll do is I'll send you some links through either a Whisper or Discord, and you can give it a try. But yeah, not a problem. But yeah, obviously any questions, obviously I am around 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. That's when I'm usually streaming. Due to being a full-time carer, it's kind of hard for the hours, but yeah, I try. But I can answer any time during any stream. Obviously at the minute, obviously Monday and Wednesdays I'm kind of taking a bit of a break, doing some Satisfactory. I might actually do some Fishing Planet next week, guys, just so you're aware. Obviously with the new Halloween event out, I might actually jump in and start doing some of that. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I haven't quite decided whether I'm going to do that or not. Obviously I'm still on what, level 57, 58 over there, so yeah. Be nice to see some of that new equipment, some of what's going on over there. And I know that Mr. Big Daddy has actually uploaded a lot of videos over the last couple of days. I think they actually went live today on his channel of the new event, so it definitely helps out. I do have the new November gaming piece. Okay. Yeah, regarding obviously what you mentioned about the other day where you got stuck at, what, 18%, what that usually is a RAM issue. Ever since the premium DLC update was released, everyone, unfortunately, who comes onto PV Canyon Crossing or loads it up, has the same issue. Unless you have over, well, they say 32, is it 32 or 34 gigabytes of RAM? Personally, I think 64 is a lot better. Nobody has had an issue. Anything below that, you either go through, adjust your frame rate, your texture rendering, or some people have even had to go in and change the game XML so it actually runs through the DirectX 11. Now, obviously, Dave, Mr. Dajnet, obviously he has his set to maximum with DirectX 12, and as you guys seen, what was it, yesterday or the day before, his frame rates were not the greatest. Even after reloading, he was only getting what, upper teens. Obviously, if I've got snow right now and I'm driving, and I'm sort of low teens. I'm like 12 and 13, so yeah. And I'm actually running with the DirectX 11 version of the processor, so yeah. Obviously, I've got a lot built. I've got a lot going on. To be honest, I'm not bothered because obviously, if I get rid of that, the game actually plays very well. Okay, yeah, I do get a little bit of stuttering in places and a little bit of lag, but I'm kind of used to that, to be honest. And it really doesn't bother me anymore. It really doesn't. Obviously, yeah, we'll have to see how that works in 25. Now, obviously, the big thing is, what size maps Dave's going? What size map is Mr. Dashnet going to do? Is he going to go carry on with 16s, or is he going to drop it down to an 8? I don't know. I really don't know. We'll have to wait and see regarding that. I'm hoping he's going to drop it to an 8, personally. For the simple fact, obviously, okay, I've got a fairly good system. It's almost matching what Mr. Dave has, up until the point that he upgraded his graphics card. But yeah, I'm finding in certain things it's starting to struggle, shall we say? So yeah. Obviously, for a Farm Sim 25 base game, it's the recommend. Yeah, it'll be fine with the recommended settings. But I kind of like maybe pushing it a little bit more, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping for that smaller map than the 16x. Personally, I think there's too much space out there, so yeah, we'll see. You need 64 because of the 32 gigabytes. I have issues. Yeah. Yeah, obviously if you got like 32 or below, obviously you've gone through lowering your graphics settings and stuff like that will help. And I went totally the wrong way. Whoops. But yeah, once you get to the 64, you should be fine to load the game up. So obviously I've got, was it? Oh heck, 90, and I can load it up with the DirectX 12 fine. But I do find that textures are completely disgusting. Obviously, I showed that off when the premium, or after the premium was released. Things like the grass. Obviously, right now it looks like proper grass. Okay, it's a little bit snow covered, but it looks like somebody had sneezed on it. So yeah, we'll see. But hopefully, Giants have added in additional things to help people run the game. But yeah, I really hope that Dave takes everybody's options into account and not just go, oh yeah, we're going to go with another 16x map, blah blah blah, screw everyone who can't run it type thing. uh, but yeah, we'll see. Ooh, I hear some goats. Yes, I was actually meant to go over to my orchard area because that's where my storage is. But how you doing there, Team Miller? How you getting on with Satisfactory, buddy? Make it 16x and put in a lot of highways like PV County. Now that was actually one thing that was mentioned yesterday, is obviously at this point, if Dave was to convert any map, it's possible that PV County may get it, but don't put any bets down on whether it will or not, just so you're aware. But yeah, he's, because obviously a lot of people keep going back to PV County. Even like Madeira, for example, has now started her 4th playthrough on the map, I believe it is. She mentioned yesterday. So yeah, it's crazy how many people are still going back to obviously PV County and playing it. It's, yeah, totally bonkers. I don't know why. It seems to Jeffro has. I only have a 1 bit of RAM. It is new Chuck Norris RAM. It is faster than a rocking horse's kick. Oh, yeah. It does offer a lot. Yeah, so we'll see. Oh, there we go. This map seems bigger because of the mining area is much smaller. Yeah, that is very true. Very, very true. Yeah, if you took the mining area away, yeah. Very true. Hey KW, how you doing, bud? To be honest, it seems to be getting boring after a few hours of playing. You getting bored of satisfaction? Yeah, I can agree with you there, T Miller. Satisfactory can get a little bit boring because obviously there's so much to process. That's one of the things I noticed. It's like there's so much to remember. I can't play this game. It's like time to quit. But I've done. Well, I think I restarted when I first started playing Satisfactory. I restarted about 3-4 times, and it wasn't until that third or fourth time it started sinking in, and it made things were getting easier and easier and easier. So, yeah, once you get on, it is actually very simple to understand that the basis of the game and getting up and running. Alrighty, I hope this thing's got a lot more space available, because I've got loads of tankers going to be coming up here. Also, things like the belt supports, obviously some of that is very new. Like the one that goes underneath, that is actually fairly newly added. So yeah, dang it, is that all? Is that all? 150,000 litres in that? Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, what are you doing to me? Why am I getting a pop-up all the way over there? Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of placement, I think. Let's come into here. Let's clear this first of all. Let's just use this. Isn't that an easy way of clearing it? Alright. Now, are they under the PV stuff? I can't remember. Yes, it is. There's that. I need to put my gravel back there. Paint. But yeah, this is another thing as well. There's a whole lot of different paints, so you can actually really customize the map. And obviously, the nice thing is, Giants looks like they're adding in a few new textures as well along the way, so it's very cool. Yeah, very true. It's fine. It's fine. To be honest, I do like the look of these silos. But yes. But anyway, how are you doing, Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, by the way? How are you getting on with Satisfactory as well? Because obviously you're very new to the game. Doing okay. It's your birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday there, Mr. Green Thumb Farmer. Wow, you kept that quiet, sir. But yeah, if you guys are not following Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, thank you, Team Mother. Make sure to click on that link, give him a follow. Obviously, if he streams over the weekend, definitely go over and abuse him a little bit. Especially because, considering he was playing some Eden Crafter the other day. Only kidding. Only kidding. No. But yeah, make sure to go over and say happy birthday to him. Oh. You're currently building a three-level platform in the desert. Nice. Yes, I'm still working on my oh. Big Papa Mark 76. Thank you very much for that follow. Thought you were already following. Strange. Yeah, I'm still working on the oh, what was it I was working on the other day? The rocket fuel power station. So obviously after the stream, I carried on. I've kind of changed up the recipes I was going to use. So I'm basically going from the crude oil to the heavy oil residue to, hang on, I got to remember, to the diluted fuel recipe, which is then going into making the rocket fuel. So that was the lineup I went with. Now, obviously, blender-wise, I have 12 blenders placed producing the rocket fuel. Output-wise, it's 750 rocket fuel per minute, which goes into a overclocked generator. I'm trying to remember the numbers now. I think it's set to, I think it's 10 per minute going into the generator. So 750, so 75 generators per blender, outputting, I think it was 625 power per minute. It's a heck of a lot of power. I'm actually setting it up so it's only running on 60 generators for the minute. So looking around about 450,000 milliwatts of power just from that one plant. It's bonkers. It really is bonkers, the power coming out of the thing. Obviously, I've got all the generators still to place and get it all set up. So, and yeah, I need to go on a big, huge slug hunt at some point. So yeah. Yeah, so you finished everything. So started a new factory. Yeah, so that's kind of what I did once I got to the phase 5 complete and all that. Yeah, I kind of headed up to the desert. So yeah, 392 fuel refineries, 190. Yeah, only 190. You're right. Is that about right? Yeah, 12. Hang on, I've got to try and figure this one out. Calculator. So 12 generators times by 6. Well, technically it'd be 75, wouldn't it? Oops. So yeah, if I was to set it up as per the recipes and such, I would need 900 of those generators. And you only have two. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because obviously I'm setting them all up basically to be fully sharded, slightly under. I think it's something like 10.52 or something like that for the actual turbo fuel to power them. But yeah, but currently I'm doing it. Yes, it's the 12 by 60. Each one is outputting 625. Yeah, so 450,000 power. Yeah, that's bonkers. I did get that right. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see really. So yeah. You played Planet Crafter last night. It was fun getting back in the game and seeing all the new things. Ah, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, because they've got the, is it the new DLC out as well? Obviously, Dave's been showing that off. And I think Boomhauer as well, yeah, was it yesterday? Showing a bit of that, so yeah. Gamer Paul, how you doing, bud? Thanks for the T-Rex. Welcome back in. It's good to see you, bud. Good to see you. I was following, not sure what happened. It could just be Twitch being Twitch, their big Papa Mark. Oh, it's been having a fun one, that's for sure, recently. But yeah. They were showing off the Planet Crafter DLC, yeah. I can't remember which freaking row I was on to. Oh, actually, I should be able to figure it out, because obviously it's the ones that don't have the buckets on the bottom are the ones that have already been harvested, so that helps. There we go, let's see. But yes, I'm keeping an eye out for trees with buckets. I'm sure it's somewhere around about here. Let me just have a look on the map. But yeah, that's still a game I've got. Obviously my daughter's loaded it up. Oh. Once played it for about 2 hours and then hasn't played it since, so I don't know. I might get into playing that one day. We will see. Okay, so go past the next row of trees. Okay, I gotcha. And it's still the first one. Oh yeah, there we go. You can just about make out the maple trees there. Obviously, that one's got buckets, that one doesn't, so yeah. That's fine. Oh, how rude is that? Is Big Daddy actually gone offline? How rude, and I was wanted to watch him. There we go. Let me close that then. Down. There's that. Rude, 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 rude. I'm kidding. There we go. There we go. Now, obviously, being it a Friday, normally we'd be doing Farming Friday. Obviously over here, and then on to Mr. Dashnet. Now, obviously with Fishing Planet bring out their new Halloween event, I'm guessing Mr. Dashnet will be doing some Fishing Planet today instead. So when he goes live in, oh, we've got about 40 minutes, 40 minutes. We'll be raiding over to there, and to check some of that out. Follow. There we go. Don't have to do anything else. That's fine. But we can get this going. But there we go. There we go. We'll get that unloaded. So yeah, BD's still on. He's doing a giveaway right now. Oh, that's rude. Oh, is he? Okay. Well then. Okay, I see. Yeah. That's what it was. It looked like it is like a banner, to be honest. I had his little his stream up in a tiny little box, and it looked like a banner from Twitch, almost like he'd gone off. Okay, that's cool. Got to keep supporting Mr. Big Daddy. He doesn't stream often, so we'll keep that up. There we go. There we go. There we go. So we could be raiding Mr. Dashnet. We could be actually going over to Big Daddy. Who the heck knows? Depending on who's still going. But what was the giveaway, out of curiosity? What was he giving away? Was it a farm sim or fishing planet DLC? Oh, bless him. But yeah, obviously Big Daddy, bless him. The Halloween pack. Oh, dag dang it. Oh, oh well. Oh well. It's only problem when you start streaming at the same time as other people. Yeah, they're doing giveaways and it's something that you really wanted, but yeah, can't be bothered to fork out for it. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. It's all good. It's all good. Actually, to be honest, I haven't even looked at the pack in all honesty, and to see how much it is. I haven't even loaded up Steam to be honest. You didn't know it is? I don't know. It's a $25 pack. Yeah. Let's see. So fishing planet. Obviously, it's going to need to be do an update. Yeah. What surprise? So we've got the Halloween event, Chronicles of the Haunted Fleet. Ooh. Okay. See, it's got stingers in there, and I never go with stingers. I've never used them at all. Three taco setups, 5 storage slots, oh, 50 storage slots, 14 day pond passes for 8 waterways, 14 days advance license for 8 waterways, 13 bait coins, 6666 credits, and 14 days premium. Not bad actually. And that's £25, $25. So yeah, I don't know. I personally, okay, I know they said that they think it's a little bit overpriced. For what you're getting in there, I don't think it's that bad, to be honest, in my opinion. You can't even afford the free game. Really, KW? Oh. Maybe somebody will gift it to you. Oh, bless you. We love you. It shows as $30 for you, is it, Bodine? I suppose that's the US equivalent, yeah, with the conversion. But yeah, 20, what did I say, 25.99, wasn't it? Where's the Steam gone? 24.99 should say, there we go. Actually, I'll even show you. Desktop. Because the nice thing is, it's a nice straight line, so I'm not really going to crash, am I? So yeah, if anybody wasn't aware, let me go back to the Fishing Planet. I think on Steam already. So this is actually the new Halloween event for Fishing Planet. Obviously, you will need to download the update to get it. So it's the Chronicles of the Haunted Fleet. This is actually a new thing. Now, obviously, you're going to have to go through, find things, catch certain fish. From the sounds of it, it's very worthwhile in doing, both for XP and game coins and such. Now, obviously, with that event, you can also purchase this DLC pack. So, with it, you actually get 3 different setups. There we go. So, there's also an outfit. That looks like the Headless Horseman outfit. Very cool. Obviously, you get loads of bait with it, tackles, stuff like that. Obviously, you got a rod bag there, stuff like that. Stingers. To be honest, I've never used these stingers, but you never know. This is the first time there's anything. And also, you also get 14 days premium, 13 bait coins, 6666 credits, so 6,666 credits. You get 3 tackle setups, which is the rods and reels and all that at the beginning. 50 storage slots added in. Obviously, you get 14 days of pond passes for 8 different waterways, which are covered within the Halloween event. Plus, you get 14 days advanced license to play on those 8 waterways. So it's a very good pack, and I think that's not bad actually. $24.99 UK pound. Obviously, variation wise, $30 depending on where you are. Isn't too bad. I'm actually going to bookmark that and add to wish list because I'll probably end up getting that because I do want to try and do the event myself. But yeah, Fishing Planet itself is free to download and try out. If you're into fishing, it may be worthwhile giving it a try. I haven't done anything with the Japanese Ocean yet over there. But yeah, maybe one day. But looking at what I've seen so far in Big Daddy's stream before I went live, it looks like it could be a bit of fun, to be honest. I think I might definitely do it this time. Obviously, I did some of the Halloween event for last year. I wasn't able to get it completed, I don't think, but I got most of it done. It was literally the last couple of lakes or something I just could not get to or get finished properly, so we'll see. I'll see what it's like. I was kind of getting a little bit bored actually last night when doing the generators for Satisfactory, so I might take a bit of a break from Satisfactory as well. But yeah, I might even stream some of it next week, I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Obviously Fishing Planet wise. There we go. But yes, we'll have to see what Mr. Dave is up to today when he goes live. Farming or fishing? Because I know him and Don have been actually playing Fishing Planet, doing some of the event, while Big Daddy's been going through it. Now, also one thing to remember, if you're unsure about where you need to go regarding the current event for Halloween on Fishing Planet, Big Daddy, like I said earlier, has on his YouTube channel set up some videos to help you guys out, so definitely check them out. I haven't even got a link, unfortunately. So yeah, he would be doing it. Yeah, I kind of missed a lot of his stream yesterday because I was kind of dozing off. So yeah, farming yesterday and I think fishing today. Just out of interest, do I have Big Daddy on his YouTube? Big Daddy 012678 right there. Playlist? No. FS25. There's Big Daddy. Helps if I look at the right one. Playlist. Halloween event. Now, can I share that? Well, I could probably share the first. Oh, you got it. Thank you, Green Thumb. I was just trying to find it there. I was trying to find the actual list, the playlist, but yeah. Thank you, much appreciated, buddy. But yeah, if you're doing Fishing Planet, yeah, definitely check those videos. They are very helpful. They're very basic. He did say he takes his hat off to a lot of these YouTube streamers. So yeah, because they're not easy. You keep forgetting that you're a moderator. Yep. Obviously, if I think you're worthwhile adding, I will do it, and I won't even ask you. So yeah. See, now I don't know what to do today. Do I do farming? Do I do fishing? Do I do satisfactory later on? It's not fair. Actually, to be honest, how many rows is that? I wonder. Let me have a look. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta try and figure out where the trees are. Let's see, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I've only got like 7 more rows to go, to be honest. Do them all at once. Now I can run this. Okay. I can run Satisfactory on its own. Okay. Running Farming Simulator and Satisfactory at the same time on this current computer has issues. I've also ran this game and Fishing Planet at the same time, and they've had issues. I think I really need to get a new computer at some point, or upgrade some of what I currently have. Yeah. Being able to run both at the same time is not easy anymore. I used to be able to do farming and fishing at the same time quite easily. I will say that. But recently, no. And it's a pain. It really, really is a pain. I think it's due to the size of the map and everything. There's a lot of processing being run for Farming Simulator now that I'm a lot further on. So, yeah. I think next year, possibly, I'm going to have to look into doing some upgrades on my PC. Obviously, it also depends on what the motherboard can handle as well. Because I'm completely a noob when it comes to all the computer stuff. So I'm going to have to research the motherboard, see what the maximum specs that can have on it. So, and then look into like graphics cards, processors, stuff like that. So yeah, we will see. I'm kind of thinking maybe if I can get maybe another graphics card, possibly, to see if that would help, and obviously have the game split over multiple graphics cards. That might work the same way that Dave's doing his. So obviously he's got Farm Sim on one, a lot of the other games on another. So yeah, maybe an option just to go for the graphics card and try that. Ooh, my car insurance company just messaged me saying they didn't get their payment. What a surprise. I don't know why it was there. I'm going to have to give them I'm going to have to check that out later. If you get a new PC, you can use one for gameplay and the other for streaming. Yep, that is an option. It depends on whether my daughter nicks this one and I get a new one. Obviously, we keep saying that. Obviously, I want to get my daughter a computer at some point as well. So, if I do fork out and get a new computer, or even just upgrade this one, she would probably end up getting this anyway. So, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, obviously this is her last year in school now, so she's in high school at the minute, and it's her last year. After this, she's then going off into college, university, possibly. Actually, tomorrow, talking about colleges, tomorrow one of the colleges in the area is having an open day, so we're going to be going up there to see what courses they do, stuff like that. Yeah, well, she's got a Chromebook at the minute that she uses. So yeah, but she does. That's the thing. She also likes gaming as well. So having a decent computer at home for her would be the priority. But yeah, obviously that's something for the next year to look into. I'm not even going there yet. Also, depending on what funds I've got available as well, that would be a big thing. I'm gonna have to do a lot of saving up next year. That is for sure. That is for sure. But yeah, I don't even. Did I save? Just thinking about it on my Twitch. Did I save? The PC specs on it. Let's have a little look. There we go. Oh, excuse me. So my motherboard is an MPG X570 Gaming Edge Wi-Fi motherboard. Whatever the heck that means. So obviously I'm going to have to look up that motherboard, see what it recommends I can run on it. Obviously currently I've got the 39X, the AMD Ryzen 9 3900X, which is fine. The processor is fine, I think. With 80 gigs of RAM. Obviously it's the graphics card, which is the RTX 2070 Gaming 2. I think that is probably my issue, which is why I'm not allowed. I can't seem to get games to run smoothly when I'm doing multiples at the minute. But yes. Now, why is that saying stickers? What the heck stickers? Stream stickers. Stream stickers. Configure. I don't remember adding that. See, it goes to show how often I look at my Twitch, isn't it? I don't even know what the heck that is. But I did actually go through some of this stuff the other day and cleared out a lot of the FS22 DLCs. They're still available. You can still use my partner code to get any of the FS22 game or the DLCs with my partner code. Just use Alpaca when you check out in the same way. But FS25 is up there, so if you still want to order FS25 using my code, you can do. Obviously, you've got the link for farming, the PV Facebook group, plus our Discord. My YouTube is actually linked down there as well, which is kind of cool. And I should have. I need to get a link. I need to get a link for the Crusaders, where it has everybody in the Crusaders listed. I think that'd be nice to add into that supporting the Crusaders thing down below. I just thought of that. I will have to get hold of Mr. Dajel Crew at some point, I think, for that. But yes. Actually, she's still up in the air on what she wants to do, to be honest, in college. She's kind of leaning a lot towards the animal care at the minute. Whether she'd be like a vet or something, I don't know. But was it today? There's a local college to this area that deals with courses in animal care, so basically farming, agricultural stuff like that. And they actually came into her school I'm pretty sure it was today. She said they were coming, and seemingly they have quite a variety of animals at this college that they actually care for and stuff. It's kind of cool. So yeah, not sure, because obviously we are also planning on possibly moving once she finishes school, so it's kind of a hard one. Now, does she go for this animal care stuff, or will she go for something more in line with, say, her drawing, computer work, or writing? Because she's getting very good at doing writing as well. Her English, I think it was her English literature teacher, set like an assignment for her class, was it last week or something? And seemingly her story is actually going to get published in the end of year book type thing. So she's going to be a published writer. I'm so proud of her, guys. Ugh. Bless her. But yeah, I've got no idea. Really have no idea. But yeah, she's very good on drawing. She's very good. She's got a very creative mind. I will give her that. So yeah, we'll have to see. Let's see. Your motherboard supports upgrading your CPU to a 5000 series. Really, Bodine. Might have to have a look into what CPUs I can find up to there. But thank you very much for looking that up, Bodine. I wasn't quite sure myself. But yeah, that might be the way to go. That might be the way to go for sure. You might be moving to another town to take on a manager position at the Walmart there. It's the same town where my cousin with the family was. Nice one, T Miller. Yeah, definitely go for it. But yeah, congratulations as well on the oh crap, I can't think of the course thing that you did. Well, it wasn't course, it was like the test, whatever it was. Yeah, very very cool. So Mr. T Miller, if you guys weren't aware, can actually now apply for like manager line sort of positions and stuff. So yeah, it's very very cool. So if you're ever in Walmart in the Texas areas, you never know, you may bump into him one day. Excuse me. I need some water. I'll be right back, guys. That's better. You ever get a really dry throat? That's basically what I was getting there from talking too much. So hence why I had to just go grab a fresh top up there. PJ is in Texas as well. Cool. Lubbock is where Mr. T Miller is, yeah. And the place might be going to is Dumas. Just around the corner then, maybe. Dumas. Okay, Dumas. Uh, what's Mr. Body said? Ooh, hello. Python Series 9 processor. Actually, that's not bad. So obviously, I don't know what is showing price-wise for you, Mr. Bodine, but that first one that you sent me is just over £200. That's not bad, actually. AMD Ryzen 9 5900X. Well, thank you. I'm going to bookmark that. Bookmark. Oh, heck. I'll have to log into my account. I'll do that later. But yeah, thank you, Mr. 265. So that's not bad, actually. I think that's pretty cheap, really. From some of the ones that I've looked at personally in the past, that isn't bad. Expensive, but it's not bad. That is the CPU. Darius is also okay. There we go. Let's get that lined up. Set. There we go. Let's drag you across like that. There we go. Mr. Green Thumb Farmer just upgraded to the 5900X at the beginning of the year. Ah, okay. Oh, I'll be coming with the big boys then if I get that. I'll be joining you guys. Yay! Oh, nice. You want to get the 9,000? Holy cripes! Oh my goodness. That's more like a NASA computer, isn't it? Than that. Jeez. 9950X, I think it is. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I would need a lot more money, and I'd probably a divorce to be able to get one of them. To be honest, no, only kidding. Nah. But yeah, I'll have to have definitely a proper look at that one, and you never know. You never know. Actually, I wonder if I can put it on. The reviews aren't the greatest. Yeah. Let's see. I'll use my phone because it'd be easier to bookmark that because I can add it in that way. So let's see. Discord. Mr. Bodine. Obviously, one of the few people who has actually met up with Mr. Dajnet. Bless him. How are we doing? 96% full on the big tanker. Now I'm kind of hoping that I can get to the far end. Oh yeah, there should be more than enough there. Okay. Before I need to get it unloaded. So. Let's add you to the list. Oh heck! It's why? Fine. Add to cart for the minute. There we go. Close that down. I don't know what it is, but so my wife sends me a lot of stuff through Amazon, link-wise. For some weird reason, was it last month? it stopped taking me to the Amazon app, and then now it takes me through Google. It's a freaking pain in the bum. So, okay, that's weird. Already a customer. Yes, that one there. Hopefully it's got the right password. Because I have no idea. Two-step verification. Okay, come on, send me the number. Do, 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 do. Da, da, da. 3, 7. Da, da, da. That's fine. Continue. There we go. Will that allow me to add it to cart now? Oh, I don't know. Technology nowadays just doesn't always work the way you want it to. Nah, I'll figure it out. I will sort it out later. I'm not going to mess around with it now. Yes, Team Miller, I have. I certainly have. To be honest, for the most part, I will say a lot of it I hand loaded into the space elevator. And I'm glad you actually got it space elevator instead of space needle. Thank you very much. But yeah, some of that phase 5 products, I was belting it in straight from the machines. It made life so much easier, that is for sure. Obviously it does have the ports in for the belts to go in, so if you want to set up that way, you're more than welcome to. Obviously, once it's full, obviously it will stop receiving any more items, so just bear that in mind. You'll have to obviously take the belt away and so on and so forth, but yeah, it can be done. Europe fell on purpose. Bless you. You're learning. You're learning, that's all I will say. There we go. Righty, so let's take you. Here's some ding dong, ding dong, ding dongs. Oh, need to get this repaired on the way through, so I've got a feeling that could be Mr. Dajnet going live. Yes, it is. Doing some fishing planet today. Coolio. We'll mute that. So he has, what, 5 minutes on his counter, so we'll keep an eye on that for the minute. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. So I'll make sure you guys are over there for some of the Fishing Planet Halloween event before then. So cool. Let's see, let's go there. Obviously he's probably going to be there with Mr. Don B here, so that's probably fine. Yeah. It's the only problem when I open it up in the browser, it does become very loud. So I tend to mute it, because obviously I always jump in Discord as well, to be honest. There we go, with him. Yeah, we'll take this up to the storage, get it unloaded. This will actually fill up the rest of that second storage tank. So I'm gonna need at least one more, possibly, to finish off the rest of it. I'll probably do another run up to the sugar factory actually, with the last load, just to top that up. Also, I need to get this truck repaired. So, yay, fun. I have to turn you up, and sometimes I forget to turn down the sound when you go home. Yeah, I'm sorry. See, the things I've got myself on my phone at the minute, and the volume's only set to halfway, and it's just about right for me. So yeah, I'm sorry. I will try and be louder. Righty. Let's see you. 3.5 minutes, okay. Keep an eye on that. Dave's always yeah. Yeah, him and NBC seem to be very, very loud. I don't know if it's just me. It's almost like they deliberately turn everything up in OBS or Streamlabs. It's crazy. It really is. Crazy. Right. But yeah, while I'm obviously just rolling down. Oh, is he doing a giveaway? Okay. Thank you, KW. I might get lucky. But I am actually going to jump off. I'm going to get you guys over to Mr. Dajnet. Let me just lower that because so you don't miss any of the Halloween events. So a big huge thank you to all you guys for coming out today. Hopefully some of you have enjoyed what you've seen today. Obviously this is going to be the last winter I will be seeing on PV Canyon Crossing. So let's get over to, oh, wrong one, ending screen, that 101. Sorry for that. Big huge thank you. Let's see, where is it? Big Papa Mark for the follow earlier, and also a big huge thanks to all the sound alerts, and also Farmer Trucker 55 stream streak. My goodness, thank you. Yeah, I'm sort of taking my time, but yeah, thank you KW for coming on over. Much appreciated. Obviously, I will be back again on Monday. Still not sure what I'm going to do on Monday. I might do some Fishing Planet just for something a little bit different. If not, I might be back in Satisfactory. We'll see. But obviously, if you've got any questions, you're more than welcome to message me in Discord regarding the map and stuff as usual. So, let's get this raid going. Mr. Dajnet never seems to pop up for me. So there he is right there. Under a minute to go, so perfect timing. So yeah, much appreciated, guys. So catch you again next time. Have a great weekend, and I will see you again really soon. Literally in a few seconds. Bye for now.